So I get asked, what's better, traffic from YouTube or email list? I do both. Um, the thing about your email list is you can actually do a lot of traffic at one time, and you can very precisely target it. YouTube, if you have a big subscriber list, then you can generate a fair amount of traffic fairly quickly. And it's very targeted traffic. And you pre-warmed up your traffic so people are more likely to buy. So it's like two sides of the same coin in some respects, because if you have a good email list that you generated from a product launch, they're the most likely to buy, and you can get a lot of volume. And that's the best case scenario. That's what, when you see these screenshots where people make $15,000 in a day, typically that's because they did a product launch. They're using that screenshot. They're real, but they're saying it's their affiliate commissions, and it's not. Well, I've actually had some $13,000 affiliate days, but it was with an email list I built from a product launch. This goes back to 2011, when these days used to be pretty common. It was a lot of fun. The benefit of YouTube is if you can get a viral YouTube video, and I haven't really been that successful at that yet, but if you can actually pick up a lot of traffic. But the other thing is, if you use the YouTube card system, which is a little button at the top that comes up and says, watch the video on this and watch the video on that, and then it has an end video that pops up, you can drive traffic to other videos representing different ideas or concepts and be able to build more of a following and generate more traffic and more time that people spend watching your video. Because when YouTube goes to rank your video, it's going to look at the keywords to a certain extent. It's going to look at your content to a certain extent. It's going to look at how many subscribers you have and then how long your typical subscriber watches the video. Now, this is why they sell ads. And if your video doesn't get watched, the number of ads that they can actually promote doesn't do them any good. So they're going to tend to want to put videos that do really, really good and get a lot of people watch a lot of. And those channels are monetized, and you'll see them when they come up with a little ad beforehand, and then maybe an ad in the middle. And some other guys make more money by doing sponsoring. I watch a lot of YouTube cooking things, like how to cook steaks and stuff like that. And I got some favorite channels, and they have huge following, millions of people. And they don't run any ads at all. What they do is they go, this is sponsored by this frying pan or whatever, barbecue. And they're getting paid by a sponsor, which is great too. So you can do that with YouTube. You can find sponsors, but you got to build your audience first. That's the key thing, is building your audience a little bit every day. That's why I recommend integrating in all your social media with your email, with your Facebook, with your YouTube, with your Instagram, everything all together in some way so that you can build multiple audiences, because it's that integration that's going to create the biggest return on investment. So YouTube traffic is warm and converts. It takes time to build an audience. If you use social media and email along with it, you can build the audience quicker, and you just more or less have a better way of branding yourself and getting your message out and generating more sales. I know a number of guys in the pharmaceutical industry are selling things like vitamins and stuff for health, supplements, that do extraordinarily well with their YouTube channels, because everybody's looking for health stuff, bodybuilding stuff like that, where here's a bottle, this is what you use to solve this problem. And then the link to it's in the below, or they have a link in the video, because once you are able to monetize your YouTube channel, but remember, to monetize your YouTube channel, you got to have over 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of time that people watch it. And you have to wait for AdSense to approve it. It's a long process. You have to build your audience first. But these guys are really looking to sell their supplements, because I got a bunch of them back there. You can see them. I looked at it, and you can buy like vitamin E. You can buy that pill for about 2 cents and sell it for about 20 cents. that big a margin. So they're out there trying to sell these supplements on YouTube, and they do extraordinarily well. Extraordinarily well. They give great, actionable, usable advice, build a huge audience because they're truly helping their audience, and they're building their brand, and they got their links everywhere so that they can generate tons of money off of it. I follow Dr. Berg. If you don't, I would. How do you like that? He's got, I think, almost 2 million followers now. He's a keto guy, but he's also just a general health guy. A lot of these pills you see in the background here are things that he's recommended over the course of a period of time. I bought them on Amazon, not from him, but I bought a few things direct from him. And that, what a great audience. That is way better than email there, because I just open my YouTube and it tells me, hey, there's something new from Dr. Berg. I go look at it. Maybe I'm going to learn something that's going to help me. I mean, that's the point about YouTube. If you can build that audience and it's around a specific thing, and you can really focus on that, and if you're not selling so much as informing and teaching and training, people will buy because they appreciate what you're offering. So, anyway, what's better, email or YouTube? They're both, I think, need. You need to do both. And by the way, Dr. Berg, he's got email as well. And he also uses Facebook chatbot, which is a whole other topic. I don't do it. I'm going to have to learn how to do it because I think it's a great way to generate income. I just haven't had time to figure it out yet. You guys have a great day. Do both.